Hey everyone, how are you? I hope you're doing amazing. I just wanted to thank you so much for watching this video. I just wanted to also let you know how much I completely appreciate you and appreciate you taking the time to be here. So thank you. Today I just wanted to share with you some common objections that not only us Beachbody coaches get, but anybody can get, and how to overcome those objections in a not so rude or standoffish manner. So for those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Jolene Roberts. I'm also known on social media as Running Under the Sun. And I'm a mom of twins, a wife to an amazing husband, and a mama to my fur baby Bear. I'm also an online health and fitness coach, the part CEO of Serene Revolution, creator of many online trainings and groups such as the Wonder Woman Challenge and the Wonder Woman Girl Boss Academy. And what I do is I help women deal with a variety of health and wellness issues, as well as build a business from home in their yoga pants. Yoga pants. That's what I wear every single day. But anyways, that's besides the point. So what I wanted to go over today was objections and how do we properly respond to them. So what I want to do is, my computer's freezing up. Hopefully it doesn't freeze up, as I want to share my screen. So we're gonna, do you want to see me? No. Okay, we're gonna share the screen. You're not gonna see me, okay? Sorry. For those of you who wanted to look at me, I'm sorry, you're not going to. Okay, so this is my beautiful partner, Nellie, and she is also co-founder of Serene Revolution. And you'll probably see her in other videos as well. So we're just gonna go through and I'm going to present. Okay. Okay. That's not going to work. Okay, whatever. So I wanted to talk to you about, first of all, before we get into objections, I really want you to understand about the feel, felt, found method. And the reason is because it's a simple and easy way to empathize and share and encourage your prospects or those with objections all in one step. And it really is more relatable. So with the feel, felt, found method, you're really going to say, I know how you feel. I felt the same way. But what I found was, and you're going to see some examples of as we go through, okay? So 2 objections in one. We have Shakeology is too expensive and money is tight right now. And I know that's probably the #1 objection we hear all the time. So as I say here, I hear this 98% of the time when somebody tells you they don't have the money. What they're actually saying is, I do not see the value in this. And as we know, I'm guilty too. Most middle-class Americans will go to Target for a scarf or milk and accidentally spend $200 on junk and crap they don't need. I've been there. I do it all the time. And that really could have bought them a challenge pack. So if you think about it, most people can find the money. The problem is they don't feel like it's worth it for them. So this is our opportunity to help show them how amazing and valuable the products and the programs are. So here are some examples. Can I ask what you're comparing it to? I only ask because I felt the same way when I first heard the price, because I was comparing it to that of like a GNC protein shake. Shakeology is a superfood packed meal, and it's no different than heading to your nearest Whole Foods store and loading up on the finest ingredients for your salad or grabbing a fresh juice at a juice bar, except it's much more convenient and it's much less expensive per serving. And when I think about my Shako, I think, oh my goodness, it's my favorite meal and all my daily vitamins. And honestly, I have not found a super healthy meal that comes close to $4, and definitely not at any of those fancy pants Whole Food stores. You can put LOL or whatever. Remember, make sure that these sound like you. Okay, let's continue. Remember, it's not an addition to your grocery bill, it's a replacement. What are you paying for lunch currently? So then they're going to ask for the price. And then you can go into their range of prices, depends on what program you choose. And then you can go into reforming them, asking them more questions. You want to ask them questions. Always ask them questions. Here's some more responses. I totally understand. I really didn't have the money to buy Shakeology when I started as well. But it's only $4 a day. And I started to keep track of how often I was eating out and how much it cost. And I realized I was spending the same in eating out each week. So I started to put aside money and was able to get Shakeology. I know $130 up front seems like a lot, but when you break it down, it's really not bad at all. Even a grilled chicken salad at McDonald's is still $7. I definitely don't want to strap you for money, but if there's any way you can do it, it's totally worth it. If for some reason it doesn't work out and you don't like it, there's a full money back guarantee, so you won't be throwing your money away. That's another objection. I don't think I'm going to go through all these because you can read them here, replay them. I don't want this video to be like 5 hours long. So just compare it to real life. And that's what these objections are doing, and how it makes you feel. How do you feel when you're drinking it? That kind of stuff. Okay, so I like the gym. I don't like working out at home. I can't work out at home, blah, 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 blah. I hear that a lot too. So I actually come across a lot of people saying the same thing. In fact, some of my top coaches are gym rats, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what they found was that they were going to the gym and oftentimes doing the exact same thing each time. And the results plateaued. And without wanting to pay the high price of a personal trainer, they actually decided to get a Beachbody program for diversification and to have on hand when they didn't have time to make it to a gym. That way there's no excuses for missing a workout. Plus, I'm sure you know how key nutrition is into reaching your goals. Even if you decide to skip getting an actual workout program, you should definitely look into Shakeology. It's been the difference maker in me shedding my last 5 to 10 pounds that never seemed to want to budge. Plus, I finally have the energy to crush my workouts because I'm getting all the nutrients my body needs. Okay, it's simple. It's simple. Remember, make these yours. I can't afford the gym. I'm a germaphobe. I'm lazy. I need to be fit and healthy. I've changed a few things in my diet, but I don't know anything about Beachbody, blah, 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 blah. I mean, people make up stupid excuses all the time. We know that. We've probably been there too. I know I have. So plug in whatever excuse is there and say, well, so the good thing is that you don't have to go to the gym because all the workouts are at home. So you can do them wherever you want in the house. And then you talk about Beachbody and what we do as coaches. My job is to help you set realistic and reasonable goals for yourself, then match you with a program that meets your needs, and then log you into our closed online group each day, and I'll post motivation, tips, recipes, support, blah, blah, blah. And for me personally, it was a great fit because I have small kids, relate to them. And going to the gym was impossible. See? Just relation. Make that relation between you and them. I drank Herbalife or some other supplements before, and I do not believe in shakes. I was not a shake person either. I honestly had never bought a meal replacement before. But after reading all the success stories and reviews, I decided to give it a try. And the reason is that I was eating clean, but I wasn't reaching my goals. And what I realized that when life got busy and I was in a hurry, I would grab something quick, and it always wasn't healthy. So Shakeology, and that's spelled wrong, has become one meal a day that is convenience when I'm busy. That's gonna bug me. There we go. I know that it has the right carb to protein ratio to keep me full for 2.5 to 3 hours. It gives me natural energy, and honestly, it has really so many vitamins and minerals that I don't have to take multivitamins anymore. So it really serves so many purposes. Would you be willing to give it a try? I really aim to teach you how to plan out your meals, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Oops. Next objection. And I'll post the PDF for you of the slides so you can go through it. I don't have the time. This is one that you hear a lot. So it's going to be challenger coach, challenger coach. So for me, finding the time to work out was really hard with an infant that never slept or a toddler who was not napping. For me, it was twins. I put what I went through in there. I had in my mind figured out what I was willing to sacrifice in order to feel better, because I was at a point where I really disliked myself every single day. And it was really bringing my mood down and ruining my relationships with my spouse and my friends. And I decided that I would DVR my favorite shows and work out instead. And then I would watch the show afterward or on the weekends. So it really took half the time because I could fast forward through the commercials. You can use that for coaching too. Okay, so here's a coaching objection. You definitely don't have to have a ton of time. You can literally build this business in 1 hour a day if you choose. So some coaches choose to work full time and some not at all. But the great thing about this is that you can do as little or much as you want. And there's no monthly minimum quota or sales that you have to get. You can literally be a discount coach forever if that's what you want. You're not, and then you can go on. And how we're going to support them and blah, blah, blah. Okay. So here's another one, another challenger. I hear you on that. Oh no, this is coaching, sorry. I hear you on that. When I started this business, I was crazy busy too. And this is a great objection for those who work full time. I still am, but coaching hasn't taken up much more of my time because what I found was that I was already naturally coaching just to make it official. So I signed up. So if you think this is something that you would still be interested in, we can chat about helping you fit it in on your plate and really manage your time to make this work. I know how much you want to change your current situation, and I know this opportunity can help be the change you need. What do you think? Okay. So just relate back to them as I keep saying. I felt, I found. I couldn't post on Facebook like you do. I know how you feel. I actually never used to post Facebook for anything but scrolling through to see what my friends were posting and checking out other people's pictures. But then I really started to get into my health and fitness, and I really wanted to start sharing tips with others. So I started to post motivational quotes, recipes I found, Shakeology recipes, and tips all on my Facebook page or Instagram, Snapchat, whatever. And I started small, and I slowly learned how just to share my life. It's something you take slow, and it really takes time. You don't have to jump right in and post all the time, and I will help you with that. Okay, objection. I'm not a workout at home kind of person. I don't ever stick with a program for long anyway. I've tried blah, 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 and it didn't work for me, and I doubt this one will work, okay? Well, I never thought I was an at-home workout program person either. I always thought that you had to go to the gym to get results, but whatever program it is, totally proved that wrong. Holy Batman. Is that workout, and explain what that workout's like. I got great results, and for me, it was a good mix because I couldn't go to the gym with newborn twins or whatever, and I wanted flexibility to do my workout during nap time. And once I started seeing these amazing changes, I was totally hooked. Plus, the challenge group is what gave me the accountability, and knowing I had to check in each day and report how my day was amazing, and I needed somebody to kick me in the butt and tell me to go work out. It doesn't have to be a personal choice. If it's not something that you feel you're not going to like, then I definitely don't want to push you. I hope you find something that fits you perfectly, and if there's anything I can help in any way, please let me know. You don't have to let that last part in until the future. Okay, is this a pyramid scheme? Sorry. Need a drink. So I suggest you Google pyramid schemes if you're not sure what it is, because they're completely illegal. And next, I want you to name any large corporation. they're going to say like Microsoft or Walmart or Apple or whatever. There you have the president and CEO at the top, the vice president below them, and then upper management, middle management, lower management, blah, blah, blah. Chances are 99.9% of the grunt workers will never make it to the top, while all the people at the top are the ones making the great, awesome money. So with Beachbody, anyone getting in now has a great chance to make more money than the person above them. In fact, their success is controlled by their own effort level, not by somebody else controlling if or when they get promoted. So which one sounds like the pyramid scheme? Okay, so you can do that. So I suggest you Google pyramid schemes. Why do I have to pay to sign up? It's very important that there's some sort of investment to sign up because people don't want to lose money. However, if it were up to me, I would raise the sign-up cost to at least a few $100s because there's still many people who don't take the business seriously because of the low sign-up cost. For example, if somebody goes out and purchases a McDonald's franchise for $500,000, do you think they wouldn't take the business seriously? Of course they would, because they don't want to lose their initial investment. In fact, they will put in whatever work necessary to keep that business going and to try to make it successful. So by raising the sign-up costs, it will filter out people who just want to try something new and get those people who really want to build a successful business. The low cost is great for somebody like me who treats my business like a business because I barely have any costs. Dude, it's like $15 a month. Well, for your monthly cost, but like $140 and you get to work on you. Like, that's a no-brainer. No-brainer. Okay. What if I don't eat out every day? Okay. Because we've talked about you eat out with Shakeology. I know it's kind of out of order. It is what it is. So you can't look at it like $130 on top of what you're already spending, but $130 replacing what you're already spending at the grocery store. Remember, you're replacing an entire meal with Shakeology, and therefore you don't have to purchase the groceries for that meal. Plus, if you would actually purchase all the foods necessary to get the same amount of nutrients and vitamins that are in Shakeology, you would be spending quite a bit more than the cost of Shakeology itself. It definitely makes sense. So if you YouTube, Beachbody has a great video with Tony Horton. He goes through everything, all the ingredients, and the cost and rings it up. It's great. So check that video out. You can send that to them too. Okay, I've heard this quite often. I don't want to coach until I start seeing results. No. In fact, many of the successful coaches on my team, like us, you know who you are just starting their fitness journey and when they decide to become a coach. So it allowed them to stay accountable because they didn't want to give out advice to others if they weren't doing themselves. Plus, there's a lot to learn about this business and it takes time to set everything up. So once you get through your 30, 21, 60, 90 days, whatever, you will have everything in place to begin a strong marketing campaign. Just make sure you take those great progress pictures every two weeks to 30 days. Do I have to be a nutrition or fitness expert? No, but you can if you are. I'll be the first to admit that I'm not an expert of any sort. What I do as a coach is help support and encourage people through Beachbody programs. And as you know, when you have the extra support with anything you do in life, you're much more likely to succeed. And that's why so many people have success getting into great shape with Beachbody programs. Is the market saturated? And as we get more and more coaches, it seems like it is. But there's a video, you can Google it, or there's statistics out there that between US and Canada, there's like, I don't know how many billion people, and the obesity rate is increasing. So you can find actual stats on that and post that. So it's not even close to being saturated. We're practically a new company. Okay, so we have 400,000 coaches here well, I don't know how many in the US, but between US and Canada, we have 400,000+ coaches. And once Beachbody establishes their firm base here, Hopefully, because of Beachbody On Demand, they're going to expand internationally. And once that happens, it's going to be amazing. So Carl Deichler's goal is to have 1 million coaches. And because we're almost halfway there, I assume it's going to be less than 2 years, and we're going to surpass that. So, you know, it's not bad timing at all. Will I have to put in a lot of time? We've already talked about time, but I wanted to put this in here. So you can go as fast or as slow as you want. And as a coach, it's our job to make sure that we're on the same level as our customer or a coach. And so when I first started coaching, I was putting in 1 to 2 hours per day because I was working 8 to 10 hours at my full-time job. Some of you work full-time. However, I found that the more time I spent towards the business, the greater return I received. So as I progressed through my career, I spent more and more time on the business and eventually making a full-time job in about a year into it. So some of us may not have success right away, but there is success in this business. And you can use other coaches' success stories, you know, relate. You don't have to use your own success. Use those transformations, business-wise, fitness-wise. It doesn't matter. We're all in it for the same reasons, okay? Is it cheaper just to go on the internet and torrent a copy of P90X, go to Amazon? Why should I purchase it from you for 120, 140, 180, whatever? So first of all, with downloading or same as Amazon or eBay, you're not going to get the coach, okay? You're not going to get the support. You're not going to get the accountability. If you purchase through me, you're going to get all that. So you have to tell them the value of everything they're going to get if they purchase through you, okay? If Beachbody coaching works so well, how come you're not very successful yet? Well, I'm working towards creating financial independence for my family and I, which takes a lot of time, patience, and hard work. I know the potential for this business, and I'm working hard every single day, making progress to reach all of my goals. I will get there. The question is, will you join me along the way? So that's a great one for new coaches or those who have been struggling, okay? I'm not a salesperson. Sorry, I need a drink. Terrific. I'm not looking for salespeople. I've never been in sales before. And even if you have, you can say that. I'm simply looking for passionate people who, when they love something, they're going to share it. We make recommendations every day for things that we love, like restaurants, hairspray, makeup. And though we never get paid for that. So why not do something that you love and get paid for it? And I will teach you how to do that, okay? Can I coach while pregnant? Yes! Yes, you can. Why not? You never want to find yourself saying, I wish I would have started sooner. That's some prime time to make some big things happen so you can stay home with your sweet baby. And it's not about having a perfect body. It's about taking action. It's about being the healthiest you can be and inviting others to join you. And I'm sure you want to make this pregnancy the healthiest 10 months of your life. And I've included the video link. You can't click on it, but you can see it and copy. And really, so many coaches are pregnant and coaching. So it's okay. And yes, you can drink Shakeology when pregnant. They ask, we're getting close to the end, so I apologize so long. They ask for the price straight up. How much does it cost? Your response is, there are a range of prices, depends on what program you choose, what you have at home. Do you already have a Beachbody program at home that you'd like to use? They say no. Okay, so tell me, then you form them. Tell me a little bit about your goals so I can help pick the best program for you. Here are a few questions to get you started. So you can ask them questions, not all at once, but, you know, let the conversation flow. My doctor gave me a protein shake, so should I do Shakeology? Or I don't need Shakeology, I'll take my multivitamin and my Vega shake. Wait, a protein shake? I gotta know what's in it. During the time of gestation, it's crucial to pay attention to ingredients. Hold on. mistake. To avoid scare tactics, I will not expand on this, but I will just say, read your labels. I highly encourage products that have no artificial ingredients like sweeteners, flavors, or colors, contain no GMO. That's a kit. Soy is another one. So do me a favor and check the ingredient lists. Google works, and if you don't, see my spelling, I put this up fast. Google works. So if you don't know, let's chat further about it. Do you mind if I follow up with you? I'm curious to see what your doctor recommends. Oh, this is for pregnant. Why? Anyways, that's pregnancy. I'm sorry, wrong one. No. Anyway, so, just ask them what's in the ingredient, what the ingredients are, and just say, I'm not sure, or have them look at their ingredients and say, I'm not sure what your drinking entails, but I know what mine has, and it doesn't contain soy. And then you can, coaches, Google what's in their shake, so you can not put their product down, but say, well, I don't know about yours, but Shakeology has this, this, and this, and I know if you don't do soy, or because we have vegan options, we have regular Shakeology, which contains whey. So those who cannot do dairy would need to drink vegan. Just do your research. Okay. There are people who just say no. So you want to say that's absolutely okay. Sometimes it's just not the right time or fit. I'm here for you either way. Or sometimes you can do this when somebody signs up with another company, which is fine. Just keep checking in on them, see how they're doing. Just be there for them, because I guarantee they might be back, and it takes the pressure off of them. And you just, don't want to have them feel that pressure. Oops. Okay. So I want you to consider every no as a not right now. And the reason is, just if they say no, just send them off with love and knowledge that you still care about them, and leave the door open for an invite down the road. You're not going to invite them in 2 weeks. You might not even message them in a month, but you know what? Continue being consistent, every day showing up. Check in on their Facebook pages, comment on their posts, and send them a message like, hey girl, how's it going? Hope you're doing great. I was just thinking about you. Want to send good vibes your way. Many blessings. Talk to you later. That's not being salesy. You're just giving them love and support. Here's another one I know a lot of us get. No response after you send them a link or an invoice. What the heck? So I'm just going to go. So when you get no response after a link or an invoice, what you really want to say, hold on, let me pull it up. You just want to check in on them and just give it 1 to 3 days. And, people are busy. And so not everybody checks Facebook or email every day. So after you give them a few days, just send them a direct message and say, hey girl, totally not trying to bug you, but I'm finalizing my October challenge group and I'm saving you a spot. Are you still wanting to join us? So if at this point they say yes, then move forward with walking through with the purchase again. If they say not right now, send them a follow-up in a few weeks. If they don't respond, write their name down and follow up with them, in a month or two again, and move on. It's okay. So what if they ignore you? Oops. Who cares? Just like stuff on their Facebook page. Be kind, be genuine, and keep going. And the worst thing you can do is get awkward and stop all contact with them. So prove that you really do care about them. Stay connected with them. Stay in front of their eyes. Comment on their stuff. Do a last minute, hey, I didn't want to leave you out, so I'm just checking back with you. No pressure, just wanted to see before I close my group. Whatever. Then always consider them, watch and wait. because people are going to surprise you. And they might come back and say, hey, I've been watching you for months and now I'm ready. It's happened to me, so I know it can help it happen to you. So that's why it's vital to be proof that the product works and to be you. Don't be somebody else. You know, people follow you because of you. So you know what? Who cares if they ignore you? Who cares if they say no? Who cares if they make fun of you? You're committed to this, and that's what matters. This is your life, not theirs. Okay? And remember, you're a walking billboard. So be you, trust in the timing, always relate and validate, and always begin and end with love. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing. So I hope that helps as far as objections with the business, with the opportunity to purchase a challenge pack, because really everything about this is amazing. And, you know, that's why I say you got to be consistent, because people watch, and the more you just connect and make friends and show them the love, more people are going to see you and follow you and trust your journey. So with that, let me know if you have questions. I'm going to get the PDF for you. I'll fix the mistakes, and thank you. And I will see you again. Bye.